Vietnam, Hanoi. It's a fascinating blend of old charm with modern vitality. Here, in this bustling city, one will experience a sensory overload like no other. With motorbikes buzzing by, street vendors hawking their wares, and smells of grilled meat and aromatic broth lingers through the air. The flavors of Hanoi are a symphony for the taste buds. As I get lost in the winding alleys of the old quarter, marveling at ancient temples, the French colonial buildings, this place is definitely a place that wears its history on its sleeve. But there's pain here. Pain from a history of war, colonization, of suffering and loss. And yet the people persevere, always with a smile on their face and a kind word to offer. It's a place that reminds us that even in the face of adversity, there is still beauty and hope to be found. Today, I'm in Hanoi. I literally just landed in Hanoi not too long ago, and I am absolutely shattered. The only thing that's going to keep me awake is pho. Pho is a traditional Vietnamese soup that is typically made with beef or chicken broth, rice noodles, herbs and meat, usually beef or chicken. It is one of the most famous and popular dishes in Vietnamese cuisine. Early hours of the morning, and I'm having pho. I'm shattered. I'm so knackered. I haven't had the time to get enough sleep. Last night was a bit of a madness. If you have a look, it's my first pho in Vietnam. It's an absolute vibe, man. Sat in a chair like you're in a canteen in primary school, and you're munching pho. I've been calling it wrong all these years. It's incredibly refreshing. This pho is banging as I swim with my chopsticks in this sea of broth, fishing for noodles. It's a symbol of resilience, of creativity, of history. And this as well, man. It's a dish that has survived wars, colonialism and famine, yet it still manages to bring people together, to nourish them. Dip it in here. The artistry of the broth, the silky texture of the noodles, the freshness of the herbs, the umami of the meats. It's bursting with flavors. Needed. Yes guys, welcome to This Food Bangs. I'm with my friend Chien.
Yeah.
Chien is a local boy. He's Hanoi through and through. He's going to be showing me around the best parts, best food in Hanoi. So we're just walking through now. We're just going to see what Hanoi is saying. Come on, say hello to everyone, Chien.
Hello everybody, I'm Chien from Hanoi.
Yes.
I also like to travel around for food tour and also for culture.
Come on.
And many things I will show him today.
Hanoi's French influence is a significant part of its history and culture. During the late 19th century, Vietnam was a French colony, and Hanoi was the capital of French Indochina. It lasted until 1954, and during this time, the French left a lasting impression on Hanoi's architecture, cuisine, and culture. Oh, this place? So the French built it to make music?
For make the music for the army, for the high-ranking office,
for entertainment?
Entertainment every night.
Every night, okay.
Especially at the weekend.
Some of the notable examples of the French architecture include the iconic Opera House, the infamous hotel, and this, St. Joseph's Cathedral.
Pagoda.
It was a pagoda. A pagoda, this church, yeah?
No, before it. Yeah.
Before this.
Pagoda, yeah. And then until the late 19th century, the pagoda broke down and it became a market.
Oh.
Yes.
And then it became a market.
Market, and in 1884 the French came here and they decided to build this church.
Oh, the French.
The French.
Oh, right.
And now it become one of the biggest one in Hanoi.
It's the biggest church in Hanoi.
Yeah.
You like?
Hoan Kiem Lake is one of Hanoi's iconic landmarks. Hoan Kiem Lake refers to a legend surrounding the lake. According to the legend, Emperor Le Loi was given a sword to help fight Chinese invaders. After the war, he was boating on the lake when a giant turtle surfaced and asked for the sword, claiming that it belonged to the Dragon King. The emperor returned the sword and the turtle disappeared, taking the sword with it. Hence the name Lake of the Returned Sword. Today, it's a peaceful oasis in the midst of Hanoi's bustling city. Not too far away, there's a temple.
Tell us where we are, man.
So now we are inside the Ngoc Son Temple. Ngoc Son Temple.
Ngoc Son?
Yes, Ngoc Son Temple.
Ngoc Son Temple.
Yes.
Boy, it's going to be hard for me to learn this language.
Yeah.
It's hard.
It
Temple was built in the 18th century and it's dedicated to General Tran Hang Dao, who was a famous military leader in Vietnamese history.
So we're making our way inside the temple now. We're just crossing the bridge, the infamous bridge that you just see from outside. It's a red bridge.
Yeah.
It's lovely, man. Sorry.
Yes.
So yeah.
So, So now we can.
We can go inside, yeah?
Yeah, we can go inside.
Temple visitors can see various artifacts and sculptures, including a large bronze statue of a tortoise, which is a symbol of longevity in Vietnamese culture. The temple also features several shrines and altars dedicated to different gods and goddesses, including the god of literature, the god of the sea, and the god of agriculture.
It's the turtle. It's nice, man. It's a beautiful temple, obviously. This is in Vietnamese.
Here the legend of the king borrowed the sword and fight against in Chinese in Vietnam.
Okay, so this is the legend of the king who came and fought off the Chinese.
And here some more information about the turtle. This one is the turtle died in 1967.
So that turtle died in 1967.
67.
Wow.
Yeah, and here is kilogram weight.
Oh wow, he weighed 250 kilos.
Yeah, and the length is 214.
Wow, length 2.1 meters.
And wide.
Wow, 1.2. That's big. It's almost my size, and I eat a lot. Hello.
Anh thì ngồi ở đây hả chị?
Em ngồi bên này ạ.
Okay. So what do you think?
Yeah, it's good. What is it? Rice, pho? What is it?
And many kind. And this kind of food is suitable. Many people like, young people like.
Right. So this is noodles.
This is this is noodle made from the rice.
Rice, yeah, rice noodles.
But this kind of food is suitable for Vietnamese. Many foreigner don't suitable.
Okay.
But we can try other things.
Okay.
Now we are in the heart of Hanoi. We are in Hàng Hành Street. Yeah, the street is also long time ago. It formed from the foreign dominate here in the late 19th century.
Wow.
Yeah, and now it become quite famous street. It's famous for hotel, coffee, and many food and many soap.
Ban Quan is a steamed rice noodle roll that is typically filled with minced pork and woodier mushrooms and it's served with fried shallots, dipping sauce and fresh herbs. Ban Tom is a Vietnamese dish made from deep fried shrimp and sweet potato fritters.
And you can enjoy it with the special sauce. This sauce look like this, but it is quite complicated. You have many ingredients inside.
Many ingredients.
Yes. The main thing is fish sauce, and you have to put some mineral water and some sugar, garlic.
Sugar, garlic.
Yes. And chili, pepper, and many other things to make ingredient to make the sauce like this. So that you can see it called bánh tôm, bánh tôm, bánh Vietnamese bánh tôm. It is also a traditional and famous Vietnamese food.
Okay.
It made from some powder and maybe some potato.
Yeah.
With a shrimp, you can see a fresh shrimp, and they fry it, and you can enjoy it, and you also put in the sauce.
You can put it in the sauce,
and with the hopper.
And with the
you can do it with the hopper.
Oh, nice! Yeah. Okay. So good. So you've got a little bit of shrimps in there, and it's fried. It's fried almost potato-y sort of texture. And when you dip it in the sauce, it's very sweet. This is good. This is like a soft, pillowy, sort of wrap. And when you dip it in there, it gives it that sweetness, the flavor. Lots of textures, lots of freshness. It's crunchy, packed with flavor. But with that sauce gives it that little bit of extra flip. It's really good, really good. I can't begin to tell you. You see the little bits of meat in there. It's incredible. It's incredible. So good. Oh wow. This is very nice. It's quite filling. It's quite filling, isn't it?
Yeah.
At first you eat it, you look at it and you're like, is this it? But it's really filling. And it's deceivingly starting to get full from this. One thing about Vietnam, crossing the street ain't for the faint-hearted. You just gotta go for it, like you're in the Matrix. It's crazy. Yay! There we go.
Cacao. So many different.
Which one? Which one are you gonna get?
Chocolate.
Chocolate, yeah.
Cacao. Rice.
Wow.
And milk.
Milk.
Yeah. Barley also. Barley.
Vanilla. If you were in Hanoi, ice cream?
Anh ấy. Đây. We sit there.
Hello. Look at that little boy. Look how cute he is. Look at him. Wow.
We went and picked up Chen's son.
The tower này đó.
Okay.
Before the war with America.
The War of America.
That they bomb.
Oh, they bombed this city a lot.
Bomb a lot, and the police is broken down.
Right.
And they have a to review it, but they cannot make and go like this.
Right.
Of course, on the same night.
Oh, so all of that, there were lots of more skyscrapers,
Yeah.
but there's not anymore because they had Americans bombed this city quite a lot. So you won't see many skyscrapers in Hanoi. That's why. So this river is from China. So all that river, the reason why it's this color is because it's coming from the mountain and it's got salt in there. So it's crazy, yes. So yeah, man, it's crazy. It's a very long river, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's very long. Goes right through Vietnam.
1,000 kilometers.
1,000 kilometers.
So Chien came to school here. Chien came to school here. Wow. I bet you was a naughty boy. You were a naughty boy.
No.
You were a naughty boy.
No, I'm a good boy.
That's his school. We decided to head to the museum. Hanoi is home to several museums that offer a glimpse into the city's rich history and culture. From Military History Museum to here, the Vietnam National Museum of History. The ticket. How much was the ticket for normal adults? Is it 30,000?
40 for adults, 10 for people.
Oh, 10 for people?
10 for people like you.
Oh, 10
Only 10.
small students and 40 for...
Four time. You 4 time.
Yeah. I know, I can't get away with this beard, honestly. This museum showcases Vietnam's history from prehistoric times to present day with exhibits of ancient artifacts, imperial treasures, and contemporary arts. This is cool, man. This is actually cool. You look, this is prehistoric Vietnam, which is crazy. Lots of ancient artifacts here as you walk along. It's crazy, man. It's actually really nice. Really, really nice. It's crazy right now because we have come to the place you said Obama came to and ate. And you know what? He's not lying because there are pictures to prove it here. Obama has sat with the legend himself, Anthony Bourdain, here and shot his episode of Parts Unknown in this shop. It's crazy. Apparently they call it Obama's Bun Cha. What is bun cha? What is it? You tell me.
So it's like, we've got the rice noodles here.
Rice noodles, yeah?
And we also got different types of meat, which is either in circles, like
Yeah.
round stuff, or maybe just some slice.
Some slices, yeah?
And they are either grilled,
Yep.
they're grilled and marinated with flavor.
Right.
And I believe that is the gas or maybe
You just have it with rice noodles and that's it. Is it in a soupy sort of?
oh, wait, I also forgot. Oh, you also have a dip. It's not really a dip. It's like we have soup with carrots and sometimes we also put garlic in there.
Garlic. This is it.
Garlic here.
This is it.
And we got chili here.
And chili. Okay.
So to give it more flavor and it's really sweet. So I think this will be a good combination between the three of those.
Come on, good combo. Well explained, man. Well explained. This guy knows his food. He's coming for me. He's gonna take over my channel.
No, I'm not just kidding.
But yeah, no, I'm excited. I've never. So this is the meat.
Yeah, here the meat.
Yeah.
And they grill it.
They grill the meat, yeah.
Cái xài.
Already inside the meat. So they ground the beef and then they put the spices in there. They marinate all the seasoning.
Cắn bớt thêm một
and
cái bát
they
nữa
grill
nhá.
it. And that's what's going on here.
Đây là bộ.
Let's cheers. Let's cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
So you can put here inside.
So put this.
Yeah.
So pinch a little bit of the rice.
Yeah.
Noodles, rice noodles, rice noodles. And then what? So I've
Now
got it here.
just dip it.
Just dip it.
Just drench it.
Drench it in there, yeah?
You can put some garlic
And then I can add garlic and chilies to it as well, yeah?
So this
you want.
Yes, please, yeah.
That is
just
better.
put garlic and chili. Don't
mention. Don't be scared.
I mean, Asian like spice.
Yeah, yes, please. Yeah, I'm not scared of spice, you know. Come on.
Eat it
So
much better.
maybe Western is scared.
Wow, this is so good.
The dip is actually different.
So good. Wow.
So the dip is actually different from the others.
Yeah, it's well charred, isn't it? I see what you mean by how they've drilled it.
Talking about
Like, it is so good. It's so tasty, sweet.
the flavor is
broth,
still biting me for some reason.
and the broth itself is sweet but light. And the meat is so well seasoned, you can taste it when you bite into it. You taste a bit of the charness, the grillness as well. The char from the grill. Incredibly tasty, bro. Really, it is so good, man. Like, it's the right sort of sweetness, the good balance of sweetness as well. And it's so light. It's a light broth, isn't it? Very light. So there are cuts of papaya in this broth as well. So that's where the sweetness comes from as well, isn't it? The rice noodles tends to get tangled. You need assistance to untangle it or just break it off.
Yeah, but in the end, that happened. This happened. The whole thing just happened.
But this is so good, man. So good.
Spring roll.
A spring roll, yeah?
Yeah, inside it also meat and vegetable.
No, this is crab spring rolls.
Many things.
Okay, so what's in there?
So,
Crab spring roll.
crab,
Crabs.
But there are
crab,
many
mushroom, and
mushroom, many things inside.
And
Vegetable.
And I dropped it.
that's a bad reputation for food. Like that. Oh yeah, let's go.
This is amazing.
This is the first time you enjoy. You like it?
My first time eating this. And I'm having such a good time.
The only sad thing now is when you go to a different winter place, it's not going to be better than this.
Really? This is the best one?
Yeah, it's different. It's different from just the normal stores.
Really?
Yes. But
Believe it.
Hello. We're out here in Hanoi. Come on, let's do this. Mad, bro. See that? That's dangling off a wall, you know.
Slippery restaurant and cafe.
Right. So where are we going now, guys?
Here, we got the views here.
You got the views here. Right. So we're going to a cafe,
Yep.
and this cafe is
On the 8th floor.
on the 8th floor, and it shows you the views of Hanoi.
Yes.
Apparently, it's one of the best places to come if you want views in Hanoi.
It's so high. Look at
And you
that.
can see sunset.
And you can see the sunset.
Along the
Jesus.
lake.
And now it's just
The sunset.
It's just a
along the lake
wall.
that.
Oh, we can see the.
Anh cứ lên kia lúc em để các bạn lại sắp xếp luôn.
It's crazy. You just watch the sunset. Yeah, man. Jen, he knows the places to go to. Knows the places to go to. If you've got a special lady in Vietnam, this is the place to come for a special dinner, romantic dinner. We just watch the sun go down behind those skyscrapers right at the back there of Hanoi, and it's incredible, man. It's really nice. I'm loving this city already. Loving it.